What's the most important thing to look for when choosing a spouse? Well, there's a sound piece of advice to be gleaned from this week's Torah portion. It says, an Ammonite or a Moabite may not enter the congregation of God. Even the 10th generation may not enter into the congregation of Hashem to eternity, because they did not come out to meet you with bread and water on the way when you left Egypt. What's so terrible about this? Just because they didn't rush out to greet the Jewish people with cheese danishes and coffee, they can never become Jews, never become Jewish. Even an Egyptian whose forefathers used Jewish children as bricks in their palaces and tombs may convert and after 3 generations marry a Jew. Just because of a lack of hospitality, Ammon and Moab can never join the Jewish people. Let's take a look at the history of these two nations. Ammon and Moab owe their very existence to Avram Avinu, Abraham, the father of the Jewish people. Abraham saved Lot, the father of Ammon and Moab, when he pulled him out of Sodom before it was destroyed. Were it not for Abraham, there would be no Ammon or Moab. And so, by not coming out to greet the Jewish people, they showed a character flaw: lack of gratitude. Okay, but why should lack of gratitude be something so specifically bad that stops them becoming Jewish for all time? The Hebrew word Yehudi, meaning Jew, comes from the same root as the word lahodot, to give thanks, to be grateful. Gratitude is the essence of being Jewish. And that's not just because the world's a nicer place when people are grateful. Gratitude is the root of the belief in God. When we sensitize ourselves to being grateful, to seeing life as one big gift, then we'll want to find the giver of that gift. If we don't feel gratitude, then we'll just see life as something random, without cause, without purpose. It's not that atheism leads to ingratitude. Ingratitude leads to atheism. The prophet Yeshayahu, Isaiah, wrote, "You are my witnesses, says Hashem, you the Jewish people." The job of the Jewish people in this world is to witness to the existence of God, and we can only fulfill that awesome task if we live up to our names to be Yehudim, to be thankers. So what emerges from this is a sound piece of advice when selecting a marriage partner. For if chronic ingratitude makes a person unfit to marry, then conversely, the greatest virtue in a spouse is someone who's always grateful. Someone like that is the easiest person in the world to make happy. And that's a real catch.